forward, Jared Leto would make a breakthrough in his acting career with his role as Jordan Catalano on My So-Called Life. He would earn a Screen Actors Guild Award, Golden Globe, and Academy Award for his performance as a transgender woman in Dallas Buyers Club, before he became the lead singer of alternative rock band 30 Seconds to Mars, or he would be cast as the next Joker in the 2016 Suicide Squad. His father walked out on the family when he was very young, so his hippie Air Force mother was left to raise him and his brother on her own. And money was really tight. Though there were bumps in the road, Jared eventually graduated from School of Visual Arts in New York City with a desire to take up acting as a career. He picked up a couple of small roles after school while working on music as well, while eventually he got his big break in the form of a role on ABC's My So-Called Life.
Can I just stop you right there for a second? When people do this, I don't really know what that means.
Hey guys, I'm Azzy, documenting the life of Jared Leto prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. As always, let us know in the comment section down below who to document next. And if you want to check me out, you can check me out on my personal YouTube channel, Azzyland. Jared Joseph Leto was born in Louisiana on December 26, 1971 to his mother Constance and his father Anthony Bryant. He is of Cajun to English, Irish, German, and Scottish descent. When Jared was a young child, his parents got divorced, and him, his brother Shannon, and his mother moved in with his maternal grandparents, William and Ruby Russell. His father eventually remarried when he was 8 years old, but soon after committed suicide. His mother also remarried to a man named Carl Leto, which is where he got his surname from. This marriage also did not last, which was a huge foreshadow to Jared's own engagement and subsequent breakup with actress Cameron Diaz later on in his life. Maybe he should have named his band 30 Seconds to Divorce. Because his mother was in the Air Force, the family had to move around quite a lot, living in several different states such as Colorado, Virginia, and Wyoming. She was a hugely creative woman who was interested in all things about the hippie movement, so she encouraged her kids to get involved with the arts. Even though money was tight in the family, Constance tried to give her sons every opportunity she could for them to get creative exposure. Jared says he was raised around many different artists, painters, actors who completely inspired him, and him and his brother began music when they were both still very young. Jared's first instrument was a beat-up piano. But all the moving around, school wasn't the easiest for Jared. He dropped out for a short time in 10th grade, but continued his education at Emerson Prep School in Washington, D.C., and then graduated from Flint Hill in Virginia. Because he had the love of art ingrained into him by his mother, he went on to enroll in visual arts at the University of Arts in Philadelphia, but later switched to the School of Visual Arts in New York City to study film, with the goal of eventually becoming a director. Smartest move he ever made.
And I thought, you know what, I bet I can get a job directing if I get a job acting first.
While he was in college, Leto wrote and starred in his own short film called Crying Joy. This was when he knew he wanted to do something with acting, so he moved to none other than Los Angeles to make those dreams come true. Because what better place than Hollywood? Go big or go home. He actually started off by pursuing a musical career while taking lots and lots of acting jobs on the sides. He went to several auditions and managed to snag quite a few small roles to get his foot in the door. These included appearances on TV shows Camp Wilder in 1992, Almost Home in 1993, and Rebel Highway in 1994. Leto really wanted to get into film acting, but it was a tough and competitive field for an unknown actor. Finally, with one more TV audition, everything changed. It was in 1994 when Jared was chosen to play the role of Jordan Catalano on ABC's show My So-Called Life, a show about the challenges of adolescence. Jared played the dyslexic and handsome love interest of Claire Danes' character Angela. Leto also contributed to the soundtrack of the show, which impressed the producers and caused him to turn his role into a regular. Despite only being on for one season, My So-Called Life developed a huge cult following, and most of the fans were crazy for Leto. And I mean crazy.
She's so gorgeous, I just want to slap it, I just want to slap his hideous, beautiful face.
They even sent him such wonderful gifts, such as a box of pubic hair and a severed ear, which he later made into a necklace.
He never knew who the specific fan is that sent it, but thinks it was very strange. Yet we still see the 41-year-old dressed like this.
Now that's when you know you've made it big time. Shortly after he was launched into the spotlight, he got his first film role in 1995, How to Make an American Quilt. Finally! And the rest of the story? Well, you guys know the story because this is before they were famous. Awesome guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out some of the other biographies we've done, like over here. Until next time, bye!